Hi everyone, my name is Mara Burrows. Today's March 29th, 2020, and I just finished Lab 4 for week 3, and the title of that was Microscopy for Microbiology. So during this lab, we learned a lot about the microscope, all the different parts of it. I learned the difference between an ocular lens and an objective lens. It kind of goes through the anatomy of the microscope. You have the stage adjuster, illuminator, you have the stage clips, you have the arm, the ocular lens, the objective lens. In my specific microscope, there are two lenses that you look out of, and both of them are at two different magnification. One is at times 10 and one is times 20. For the lab, I did use a times 10, and that kind of changed the outlook of how it looks, because it isn't as magnified, but I felt like as a beginner, it was easier for me to spot bacteria that way versus using the times 20. So further on into the labs, what I'm planning on doing is transitioning over to the higher lens, was I'm more adjusted on knowing how to find bacteria. So during this lab, we also got a chance to learn field of view. So in regards to that, we had the letter E. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on my phone. I had it on my phone, but it's the letter E slide, which we looked in 4 different magnifications. And the bigger the magnifications went, the smaller the view of the E you could see. So when it was low magnification, you could see the E and there was still space around in the field of view, so it didn't take up the whole diameter of the view. Whereas the medium powered slide, it did. It actually filled up the entire field of view, but the entire letter was still visible. When I went to the high power, I could see parts of the E, but you couldn't see the whole E. So if I moved it around with the stage adjuster, I could see the E, I could make out the E, but again, you can't see the whole entire letter. And then when it came to the oil emulsification lens, that was pretty cool because it gave you a deeper look at the actual ink of where the E was. So when it zooms in, you see more of the ink. You obviously don't see the whole letter, but you do see the ink of the E, and it's very detailed. It actually looks like little hairs are coming out of the ink to form the letter E. So it was really interesting learning how to use the microscope. I feel like it's going to be very helpful for me, considering that we'll be using it a lot in the future labs, and I'm glad that I figured it out and was able to understand it. Thank you.